welcome to the Messy Cook by Dale. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. We are going to be doing an appetizer. This is called coconut shrimp with Creole sauce. It's absolutely delicious. I got this recipe off of a YouTube buddy of mine who has a YouTube channel that is totally devoted to recreating recipes from famous restaurants in the United States. And this is the Outback Steakhouse. The name of her YouTube channel is Restaurant Recipe Recreations. So I'm going to put a link underneath, like I said, and please check her out. She has wonderful, wonderful recipes. All right, so we're going to get started. We're going to start with the Creole sauce to get that out of the way. So it starts with a 1/4 cup of honey. That goes into a bowl. It's always nice to dip your shrimp into something really tasty. All right, into that goes, let me see, a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. I've never made coconut shrimp before, so I'm looking forward to this. Should be yummy. There is a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. Okay, to that we're going to add half a cup of marmalade. Now what you want to do is find a really good marmalade, and yeah, it requires a half a cup of that. So this is a half a cup. So let's put a half a cup in here. I don't buy marmalade very often because I don't like it. Dan, do you like marmalade?
Yeah, I love it on toast.
Well, there you go. I don't buy it because I don't like it. Okay, so that goes in there. Get that mixed. Looks delicious already. Okay, to that, we're going to add some 3 or 4 shakes of, well, this is Red Hot, Frank's Red Hot, so this looks like that. Okay, and cayenne pepper, because you want a little bit of a kick. Well, the Red Hot is going to give you a kick, but the cayenne is going to give, it's a half a teaspoon, so I'm going to eyeball it just about a half a teaspoon like that. All right, so there's our sauce. Let me give this a mix, and I'm going to set it aside for later. I'll just give that a bit of a taste. See how that is. Well, that's good. All right, so that's good put aside. Now we're going to work on the coconut shrimp. So, what we're basically doing is making a tempura batter. So, let's get started on that. I did forget the ice water in the fridge, Dan. Can you get that for me?
We'll cut it here.
Yeah. Thank you, Dan, for the water. I forgot to have the water. I put it in the fridge to keep it nice and ice cold. Okay, we're going to make the batter. Now it starts with a cup of flour, all-purpose flour. Like this, a cup of flour. And we have a cup of cornstarch, a whole cup. It's a lot of cornstarch, but it is a tempura type batter. Tempura. There we go. Made a mess, but you know. Okay, cup of that. To that. Okay, next we have a teaspoon of cayenne pepper because we're going to put a little heat in there. Teaspoon of that. That goes in there. 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to eyeball the salt. That's about 2. And 4 tablespoons of oil. So I use a vegetable oil or a sunflower oil. Let me make sure it's 4 tablespoons of a neutral oil. So vegetable oil, sunflower oil, canola. Okay, so we're going to get that a bit of a mix up. Now we're going to add the water slowly because we don't want to make it too loose. So we're going to put a little bit. I'm going to put just about that much to start with. Get that going. I need more. You want the ice water ice cold, or the water ice cold, because that makes for a fluffier batter and ultimately a fluffier crust that's going to be on your coconut shrimp. Here we go, and a bit more. Okay, let me get in there. You know what, I'm going to use a spoon with this for this. It's not working. Oh, what a disaster. No, it's not a disaster. Not yet, anyway. Okay, let's get in there with this. A bit more water. You want a nice batter, like a cake batter almost, in here. There we go. It's coming. It's getting there. I'm going to use this. It doesn't make any noise. And a bit more. So that was about a cup of water. I'm going to put in there. I'm going to get this really nice and mixed in and fluffy. There it goes. I'm making a mess. Oh, the dog would come and lick that up and love it. Okay. It's getting there. I think we need even more water, which means I don't have it. So I'm going to come back and get some more water. Okay, so I had to put more water in, as you saw, and now I mixed it to a really nice consistency, almost like a cake batter, and we are ready to go. All right, so I've got shrimps here, and what I've done with the shrimps is there's about 20 some odd shrimps, maybe 25, 30, I don't know. And what I did was they were deveined and the shells were taken off, but I left the tails on because you're going to use them to dip. All right, and I also patted them pretty dry too. All right, so I'm going to put on a glove because I don't want to get my hands dirty. I've got my oil in here at close to 350. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay, so it starts with, take a shrimp, you put it in the batter, and then you roll it in the coconut. Just like that. So let's put a few in here, like this. Let me get rid of this. And we're going to make sure they get well coated with the batter. Then we put them in the shrimps, and the shrimps in the coconut. Get them, make sure they're well covered, and we'll put them on a platter. It's a mess. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get another one. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to finish these, coating these up, and then we're going to come back and we'll fry them up and have the reveal. All right, see you in a bit. Alrighty, so we're back. I did a little cleanup here to show you. Whoops. So what you want to do is you want to put enough oil in the cast iron pan to almost submerge the shrimp. After you've breaded them and you put the coconut on them, then you put them in here. The oil should be about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You put them in batches because you don't want to steam them. You don't want to crowd the pan too much. And then you take them out, set them aside like I did here, and we're good to go. So these are going to sit on paper plates for a bit, and we are going to give this a try. Now, I have to tell you that Restaurant Recipe Recreations does it a lot better than I do. So check out her link, the link underneath, and watch what she did with it. I made a horrible mess. You would not believe what this counter looked like, and my sous chef helped me clean up. But anyway, it's done. They look delicious, and I'm going to give it a try. So they're nice and crispy. Very, very careful taking them out of the oil that you don't take them out too roughly so you mess up the coating. Okay, let's give this a try. Very good. Try this. Check out her YouTube channel, please. You'll see a lot of great recipes. All right. So that's it. If you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and like.
And share.
And share. Exactly. What else? To be kind to yourself, be kind to others, stay safe. We're almost at the end of this thing. And most of all, oh gosh, I learned a big lesson today. Forget the mess for sure. All right, guys. See you next time. Enjoy.